What up, what up? This is the one and only AR Skip. Right here, you catch me on Ugly Money with Big Niche and the homie DJ Such and Such. This BKBX Atlanta. You know how we doing it. Bang.
What up, what up, what up? Welcome to yet another episode of the Ugly Money Podcast. I am Ugly Money Nietzsche, and my special guest for the evening, a man that needs no introduction because I'm going to let him introduce himself. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, show your love for AR Skip.
Cheer. What's happening with y'all? You know what this is, man. It's AR Skip the Monster, St. Croix most wanted.
The monster.
Cheer.
Now the question
Sir.
that everybody's asked, that wants to know, is who was AR Skip before AR Skip was AR Skip?
Oh, man, AR Skip was just Skip. And now I mean, a little dirty little kid from the islands. That's what I was. You know what I mean? But look at me now.
So growing up in the islands versus being here on the mainland in the States, like, tell me how that was, like, growing up on the
It was a little rough, you know. My mother had 8 kids, and it was like, you know, she worked little minimum wage jobs. So, you know, we went out, you know, me and my older brother, you know, did little odds and ends jobs to make ends meet, you know, help her out with the bills and stuff like that. Yeah. You know, I became a man before I was a child.
Come on. Now, what is that hustling mentality? Is that hustling mentality? Did you get that from the islands?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
And it's like, because, you know, when people think about St. Croix, they think about, you know, vacations.
Beautiful water,
beautiful beaches,
yes.
And, you know, we going or whatever. But of course, by any island standards, even when you go to Jamaica or whatever, there's always another side. It's
just like Miami. I tell everybody the same thing. It's just like going to Miami. When you're on South Beach and then you cross that bridge and you in Low Haiti, now a total different ball game.
So talk to me about the other side of St. Croix.
Which side you want to know? The good side or the?
I want to know the bad shit. I want to know the real shit.
Well,
I want to know the
you know,
shit.
It's like, to keep it all the way 100 with you, is who got beef with who. That's what it is. It's not like, oh, you see Nietzsche and St. Croix, we gonna run down on him.
Yeah.
It's not like that. You know what I mean? Don't get it twisted now. You go in the wrong place at the wrong time, then you're lunch meat. That's all I'm gonna say. But you know, it's not like what a lot of people portray these islands to be crazy and they kill and they do that. It's not like that. It's who got beef with who. You see what I'm saying? Like,
so it's warranted.
You
gonna sip with me?
Oh, why not? Why won't I? It's your birthday. It's your birthday, man. You know, yeah.
That's that black owned vodka, man. You know
okay. Anything that's black owned, you know, I support it.
You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Always support it.
Yeah, go ahead, man. About the St. Croix.
Well, so like I said, you know what I mean? You have. Don't get me wrong. It's a little rough in certain parts, and but for the most part, like I said, it's pretty much smooth sailing. Everybody just about getting money and elevating.
Do they got hoods out there?
Of course they do.
Like dead ass.
But we call them turfs.
Come on.
Yeah, we call them turfs. You see, everybody got different slangs.
Yeah.
You got New York. We call them blocks in New York.
Yeah.
But in St. Croix, we call them turfs. You know what I mean? You can't come.
Lingo right there.
Yeah, you can't come on the wrong turf if you're from the wrong turf. Because, you know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
The right thing's going to happen to you on the wrong turf. Get it?
What about gangs?
Well,
or is it more about
I want to say as of like 2005, 4, like they started with that Bloods and Crips, you know, watching these ganglands and stuff like that. And then, you know, you have people from the West Side, so they consider themselves Crip, and people from the East Side, they consider themselves Bloods. So that's how, you know what I mean, that's how I basically go.
But it's still really about your turf, you know?
Pretty much, because you could be Blood or Crip and got beef with turfs. That's just how it is.
They speak like broken English out there.
Well, they talk just like this. You know what I mean? We talk with our accent, everything. You know, I can switch
it up. 3 Jamaican guys make them have 4 pink near piece.
Oh, man.
You know what I'm saying? 4 pink near piece.
That's how you giving it
That's
up?
All I got. That's all I got. That's all I know.
Heard you.
So it's basically like the islands accent. So, you know,
yeah.
How was the transition from moving from the islands to the States?
It wasn't really that bad because I was always coming to back and forth since I was like 6 years old. So you know what I mean? I always had friends. I would be here for the summer, then I'll go back. Then sometime I would stay here for a few years, go to school, in New York.
Yeah.
And then my mother would get homesick, or me not homesick, but child sick. Yeah, I want my son back.
Exactly.
And then her and my pops would go at it, and then, you know what I mean? So I was just like a little pawn.
Now, you said another place. You said New York, because I definitely heard the New York.
Oh, yeah. I'm a Bronx bomber. You see it. You see this, man. BKBX. That's the entertainment, Bronx, Brooklyn connection. You know how we giving it up.
New York, Mecca of hip-hop, first and foremost.
Mecca!
You know what I'm saying?
Before we go any further, I want to cut you off.
Yeah.
I want to say rest in peace to the general, DMX.
Respect.
Please, you know what I mean? Rest in peace to X, man. X was one of my motivations, man.
No, facts.
Real talk.
I think he motivated all of us, man. You
Word.
know what I'm saying? And you know, don't you hate it when like people don't get their flowers until they gone?
Until they gone. It's
just
sad.
Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, you just wasn't worried about him last week.
Now all of a sudden now it's like,
all of a sudden, I love X, and like, but you just won't listen to X, won't give it to you on you know, satellite radio, because they play DMX on Shade 45 like a motherfucker.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So how do you think about, like, let's actually get into that, like, you know, the whole DMX situation, like, and then you see all of these fans. When anytime somebody passes, you see their followers go up.
Everything, their streams go up. Like, all that. Why? That's my thing, is why I gotta be dead for you to show love?
Why I gotta die for you to show me the love that you should
show me while I'm alive?
You know
exactly.
Like that pisses me off. Like, cause I seen like with Nip, you know what I'm saying?
Same
like,
thing.
Nip was grinding for years.
Same thing. I remember
him coming to Atlanta and really touching the city, and he came out to shaking hands, kissing babies. And, you know, a lot of people didn't pay him it's just due. But as soon as bro passed, everybody got Nipsey shirts, everybody got Crenshaw shirts, and they going to the Nipsey site, and they going to the store. The marathon had been started.
It's crazy. You know what it is? It's like, I don't even know how to put it, but it's like, it's follow suit. I think that's what it really is. So now it's like, I'm like, oh, Nipsey was this. So you don't even know Nipsey. You know, Nipsey was this and this. You know nothing about Nipsey. You ask him, tell me one Nipsey Hussle song.
Exactly.
Tell me one Nipsey. They don't know. It's follow suit. You see everybody else doing it, so you want to jump and do it too.
Cool thing to do now.
Yes.
Maybe that's what it is.
Nobody want to be a leader.
Whenever I pass away, y'all can say that fake ass shit. God damn it! If you want to fuck,
give me my flowers now. I want my flowers while I can smell them.
Tell me that nigga now. Goddamn.
What up, y'all? Tamp, what's up?
Hey man, let's get into some music talk now. Now, you coming from the islands?
Yes, sir.
Staying in New York?
Yes, sir.
But you spitting like you spitting?
Yes, sir.
How the hell that happened?
In New York. Simple like, mathematics.
You talking
in
say,
New York.
Croix, I'm like, okay, I'm looking to think some reggae, some, you know, some islands.
But you know, I started with the reggae.
Really?
I started with the chanting and all that. And, you know, when I transitioned to New York now, everybody was rapping.
Yeah.
Because we talking about when rap was rap.
Facts.
When bars was bars.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? So
talk about it.
You couldn't come in no cipher with that, you know, bubblicious stuff. You know, and there's no disrespect to nobody. Like I said, I love all types of music.
Yeah.
I'm one of the first people getting crunk with everybody. You know what I mean? I love it. Mm-hmm. But, you know what I mean? I love all forms of music. You know what I mean? I'm not going to say I'm deep introspective like some would say, like a J. Cole or a Kendrick Lamar. You see what I'm saying?
No, but you got bars.
Yeah, I feel like my style is more like a Willie D, Beanie Siegel type of vibe. You know what I mean?
It definitely has that vibe. Like,
yes.
You know, sometimes you can listen to certain artists and you can kind of feel when they fell in love with hip hop. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Like I hear certain artists, I'm like, he used to love Jeezy.
Yeah.
Or he used to love Tip, you know what I'm saying? Or like me, like I used to love Jay. Like Jay was my guy. So that's when I felt, yeah, of course. So that's when I fell in love with hip hop. You know what I'm saying? So when I used to rap, you know, I would try to put substance in my shit and little slick shit that you would have to go back
and think about and listen.
Yes, like, man, he said, what did he just say?
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like, and I hear that with your music. Like, it seems like, you know, that Rockefeller Rough Rider era type. You know what I mean? Like,
absolutely.
You fell in love with hip hop did.
You know, and you know, to shout out my team, because, you know, I got a record label. Me and my partner Ice, we started BKBX, yeah. But shout out to my mother. What's up, ma? I love you. My mother's live. She watching.
Let's go, moms.
You know, I made her proud. She loved me, man.
Yes,
you know what I mean? I came from the gutter. Look at me now.
Come on. You on the Ugly Money podcast, Debbie.
You know what it is? Yeah.
You doing something right.
Something.
Price going up.
Oh, yeah.
Well, yeah, tell me about the bars, baby.
So, basically, it's like, when you have a crew of 7 spitters. Spitters. You come with that weak shit, man. You finish. Like, you got a few times like, you gotta do that over, S. Oh, you gotta do that over such a, you know what I mean? That's just how we are. Because it's like you said, it's like Dipset era, Rockefeller era with state property. Then you have the Rough Riders era. You have all these different spitters. So imagine you on a song with X. Imagine Drag On. He probably had to.
It's one of my favorite MCs.
Yes.
I think a lot of people sleep on Drag On.
I love Drag.
I actually want to have him on the pod. Drag, it's time. It's time. You follow me on Instagram. Drag, it's time.
Yeah.
But go ahead, please.
Yeah, so Drag, and you got to come after Locks, Styles, Jada, like, you know what I mean? Yeah. So you gotta that helps your pen game a lot. So so with the crew, with BKBX, it really helps everybody's pen game because it's no slacking. You got to bring it or you gonna get embarrassed on the song.
Man.
Nah, definitely no yes man.
And you know what? That's the best way because that keeps everybody accountable.
Absolutely, they keep it real. They tell you, yo.
What I used to always hate in the studio was the people that be in the back and like, which I think. And knowing his ass.
And they're going to be like, yo, that shit hot.
Shit hard.
Dre, what up, bro?
Because, it's because they don't want to get kicked out of the studio.
But
like,
you got to be
tell
real.
Me my shit trash if it's trash.
You got to be real because now you saying the shit is hot and I go out there and put it out and get embarrassed.
I try to tell them, man.
And then when I get embarrassed now, you sitting there like, damn, they fronting, yo, that shit hot. You know it's not hot, man. Keep it 100, man.
Look, and that's when they come on my song review and I end up firing them up and they be mad at me. I be like, look, boy, I don't know who lied to you, dog. But that ain't it.
It's not.
Now, the BKBX entertainment movement, like, that's I would imagine that's Brooklyn and Bronx.
Where you from? I think you're from New York on the low.
Virginia.
I think you're from New York on the low. Yeah. So
you used to dribble down in VA.
Okay, you used to dribble.
I'm going to tell you my New York story, okay? I'm going to tell you. My 2 best friends is from New York. I'm going to tell you. There's always a New York nigga in my camp. We're going to talk about that.
We're going to get there.
Let's talk about the BKBX entertainment.
Yeah, so like I said, me and my player partner, Black Ice, like me and him been going at this music when I was garbage.
Come on.
When my bars is weak, when I had nothing, I didn't know what I was doing. I was trying to figure it out. And then we got together in 2015 and started BKBX ENT. And,
he from Brooklyn?
No, he from the Bronx.
Okay.
But most of the spitters from Brooklyn.
Okay, let's get it.
So, you know what I mean? And I'm from the Bronx, they from Brooklyn. And we just, we was trying to get a name, and my brother Chad Rise, he had came up with the BXBK, and I'm like, that's cool, but it don't roll properly.
Yeah.
And let's try flip it. He said BKBX. Dude. That right there, you hear BKBX.
Brooklyn, one of them cities, bro. Yeah. You can go anywhere, you can be in China, be like, where Brooklyn at? Somebody gonna yell.
Yes, somebody
anywhere,
know.
Bro, I've been in Iraq. Yo, up Brooklyn. Yo, son, I'm out shit, son. What's up, baby? Like,
what up, son?
The loudest nigga in the room.
You know it. That's so Brooklyn is in there.
Look, I'm gonna tell you my New York story. Okay, I went to college. Virginia Commonwealth University in Richmond, Virginia. Yeah. But there was a black college right up the street called Virginia Union.
Virginia Union.
And I don't know I don't know why so many New Yorkers went there, but it was like half of the damn campus was New Yorkers. So we would go to like the little parties, the little gym jams every weekend.
Yes.
So we be there, we have our, chicks from our colleges or whatever, da-da-da-da-da. We be walking back, this our little home girl. Might be a chick we smashing. It's always the New York niggas, right? This is every week. Listen, this every week. New York niggas standing outside the shit. They all doing anything. They smoking, they chilling, say loud as shit. Why? Hey, yo, ma. She ain't turn around. Hey, yo, fuck you then, bitch.
Yeah, that's New York.
So we fighting these niggas every week. Every week, bro. No, it was a nigga named Lil Petey. Lil Petey had to be 4'11". I beat Lil Petey ass from first semester to second semester, but I lied to you not. That nigga never backed down. Never. He would keep popping this shit the week. Yeah, big ass nigga. Big. He used to call us country niggas, man. Like
country nigga. Yeah.
New Yorkers, y'all think every nigga's a country nigga, right?
But that's true. from Jersey down. It's country.
So they calling us country niggas. We don't like that shit. We fight the New York niggas every week, bro.
On Broad Street. Yep, my bad.
Yeah. One thing about it though, bro, like them niggas never back. Them niggas got some heart.
One thing about us, yeah, definitely.
They got some heart, man. And that's the thing. Like New York is it's a very competitive city.
Definitely,
like,
is.
You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
And it's not exactly the most friendliest city.
I think we
from
need
our standards.
Yeah, absolutely. You know what it is? I'm gonna be like on from my recollection of my knowledge.
Yeah.
I feel like when you come from out of town, you get love as long as you come from out of town with the Southern hospitality. You don't come thinking like, yo, you gonna Then you're gonna get the
respect.
Initiation. You know what I mean? But if you come regular, like, you know what I mean, it's always love. We always show love in NY. You know what I mean? I feel sometimes we show too much love. Like the funny thing, we was driving today with my man, you know what I mean, on our way over here. And I asked him, I'm like, yo, what's up? And I'm like, yo, do they play up north music up here? Down here? And he was like, nah, not really. I'm like, all they do is play down south shit up there. That's all they do. They don't even play out. I'm like, yo, fam, are you serious? He's like, yeah. I'm like, man.
In Atlanta, it's you gotta go to the right spots. Now there's a part of Atlanta more around Buckhead, like 1145. There's certain clubs in Atlanta that are really ran by New York promoters. See, like, one thing I do love about New York is the hustle mentality.
Yeah.
Them niggas can go anywhere and get some money. Now, that's one thing. And there's a lot of New Yorkers in Atlanta, like, that's
definitely.
Like shouts out my boy Ciroc Boy Manny, Obi the promoter. Like, they.
OB.
Yeah.
OB.
1 bottle, 2 bottle, 3.
Yeah, OB.
Like, so New York niggas, they set up shop down there. So you go to their parties, oh, yeah, they going to have your J set, your Dip set. You know, they going to go, they going to go back. But, Atlanta parties, we playing straight Atlanta shit. But like I said, it's a hustle mentality. Like them niggas work different. I would say that like when they get somewhere and they get it on their mind and they be respectful, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
They gonna get them some bread.
And like it's crazy because it's like, yo, they got a Bronx Day in Atlanta, right?
Wow.
Yeah, I was like, they got Bronx Day in Atlanta.
No, there's a lot of New Yorkers down here.
It's Bronx
Day.
A lot of everybody, and I think it's Brooklyn Day too out here. It's a lot of them down here. Now,
if you had to go top 5 New York rappers of all time, I'm gonna get you in some trouble right now. Top 5 New York rappers of all time, and let's make it even better. I'm gonna make it easy for you. Top 5 Bronx rappers of all time.
Okay, that's a lot better. That's a lot easier for me.
A lot easier. We're gonna see because
Pun.
Come on, Pun.
I'm gonna have to put Fred the Godson.
Oh, R.I.P.
R.I.P. Fred the Godson. I put Fred the Godson. Fat Joe. Oh man, who else? Oh, you about to make me hold on, man. I gotta put Chris.
Come on.
Gotta put KRS-One.
Come on.
And
the originator for real.
And myself. Nah, let me. You know what I mean?
Go wrong with that.
Yes, but I'm gonna put. I'm a general, but I'm gonna put my man Slick Rick, one of the greatest storyteller ever, man.
Facts.
One of the greatest storytellers ever.
Now you said Fred the Godson.
Yes, rest in peace to Fred.
Shouts out to bro. I had the opportunity to meet an artist that was his hype man back in the day. I don't know if you're familiar with him, Jacquay.
Jacquay, yeah.
Jacquay, I had the opportunity to meet Jacquay. Jacquay, and that's the beautiful thing I think about New York is there's so many melting pots of culture. You know what I'm saying? So, we thinking New York nigga perform, he gonna have a whole bunch of bars and he gonna stand in one place and spit his shit. Yo, son, no, that wasn't Jacquay. Let me tell you, like, I've been doing independent showcases for years. Mm-hmm. And still to this day, I've never seen an independent, at the time he was independent, I've never seen an independent artist performance that was moving as this nigga Jacquay. And it's just crazy how you guys have that melting pot, but it's your own. It's like New York culture. You have your own dances, you got your own lingo, you got your own style, your swag. You know what I'm saying? Like, just talk to me about like the style of New York.
I think right now, New York style is always going to be New York style, but it's a little. You know what I mean? It got that whole. Rest in peace, Pop Smoke, little drill vibe going on right now. So everybody's on a drill dancing type of vibe. The whole, you know what I mean? But I say that's more the younger rappers, like, so it's a lot of the NBA young boy, the Little Vaughn.
Young Vaughn, yeah.
The King Vaughn, those type of, that's for the younger crowd. But then when you got the middle crowd like myself, you know, we still the DMX. You know, like I said, DMX one of the greatest performers of all time.
He is, bro.
DMX is one of he will hype a crowd up like nothing.
Bro, you got 200,000 people praying. Come on, man.
200
pastor that did that.
Not even a pastor, yep.
That, baby. You know, shouts out to TD Jakes, but he ain't never do it like that. Yeah, X was different, bro.
Yes, definitely was. So I think he was like an angel, man. He's like an angel from God, man. Like real talk, like, you know what I mean? He wasn't like no regular person. I think he was sent here to do what he did, and he did a great job at it.
That man lived his life.
Yep.
He lived it to the fullest.
No matter how many.
You know what I loved about him? He didn't care what nobody thought. He lived his truth. Like, yo,
absolutely.
Yeah, I did this. I did that. I did this. I didn't do that. I'm not gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, he just kind of lived his truth. And you can't, when you got a person that's living in that kind of honesty, you can't really, what can you say? He's
absolutely,
living his truth, you know what I'm saying?
And you can't really do nothing about it because he, you know, like he said, he was fighting them demons for a long time.
But he lived, but he fought him face on, and he fought him in the open.
And he didn't hide. And he didn't hide it.
I loved about him.
He didn't hide it. He kept it trail, man.
He's like, you know what I mean? Like, he was real, you know what I mean? Let's get into this Pablo, man.
Oh, man.
Come on, man. Talk to me about this Pablo project, sir.
Pablo, that's first single off the BKBX compilation we got with Billy Man, Chat Rise, and myself. You know, my brother Goods, you know, the Hook Maestro.
Come on.
The Hook Maestro. When I tell you, like, that kid is different. Yeah, Goods is different, man. He's different. He remind me of a T-Pain, Nate Dogg, all in one. Oh. Like a mixture, like,
you like that,
Yeah. I
might need some records for that.
Yeah, he's like that. Trust me. So he was in the studio. You know, I was running late, like I usually do. That's why I made sure I came on time.
Yeah.
And I was like, he hit me like, yo, I'm here. I'm like, yo, just start doing hooks. I'll be there in a few. I'm on the highway. So when I get there, Pablo is playing. And I'm like, I'm listening, like, oh, shit. Turn that up.
Yeah.
Turn that up. So at the same time they turned it up, I'm like, Pablo, Chapo, you know, this is right in my lane right here. And it's one of them records that's going to knock everywhere in every coast. It's one of them every coast type of records.
One of them guys.
Yes. So I was going to keep the record for myself.
Look at this nigga, boy.
But, you know, as I'm writing my verse, so Chad and Billy, man, like, yo, let me jump on that too.
Yeah.
You know, when you're a little kid, somebody asks you for a candy, you're like, hold on, man.
Yeah, exactly. Wait a minute, man. Yeah.
So I'm like, you know what? Nah, man, y'all my brothers, man. Fuck it, let's do this. Everybody finished their verse in like 10, 15 minutes. Record was done. Done. And those are the records that be hits. I tell everybody. The ones that you just go in and knock out, those usually be the hits. The ones that you really sit down and try to pen, you know, they be dope records, but they don't be the hits.
Exactly. Because the hits come natural.
They come natural, exactly. They come natural. So that's how, you know, we put that record together. And, you know, Pablo is basically, the concept of the record is basically just hustling, getting money. You know, it has nothing to do with hustling the illegal way. It's just hustling, getting money. That's basically what it is. You just hustle and get money.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
That's it. You know what I mean? Whether you working, you know what I mean? That's Pablo. You know what I mean? You doing your podcast, you hustling.
Come on.
That's what it is. You know what I mean? Homie the cameraman. That's Pablo. That's what we doing. You know what I mean? Such, you know, doing his, when he's on his set, that's Pablo. He getting money.
Now Pablo available on all streaming platforms.
All streaming platforms. All streaming platforms.
Now,
And let me say it in accent. All streaming platforms.
Me a fuck tree Jamaican gal. Hey, so you stay in Atlanta now, or you still in New York?
I'm gonna tell you this. So y'all gotta respect me. I flew out here just to do Ugly Money podcast.
Man, look, see, man, you know what I'm saying, love, you know what I mean, baby.
You know what I mean?
You know what I mean? So we gotta go up, baby. You know what
Absolutely.
I mean? We at the big time.
Yes.
Like, what is a BKBX studio session like?
No smoking,
Wow.
but bars. No smoking, because I don't smoke, and pretty much, I think probably Billy Man like the only one that really smokes. That's it, yeah. Nobody else really smokes. So it's a whole lot of bottles.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a whole lot of bottles. It's liquor, you name it, liquor like crazy. You know, check the gram, you'll see it. You'll see how we give it up. But yeah, it's no tension. It's just a lot of competitiveness.
I like that.
It's competitive.
You got to bring your best.
Yeah, you gotta either you gonna sit this one out. Like remember it? I don't know if you remember Avengers, the first Avengers.
Yes, sir.
When Thor came, when it was in a plane, and he landed on top of the plane, and then Scarlet told Captain, you know, they gods where they from. I think you should sit this one out.
Yeah.
So it's like, you know, certain songs is either you come with it or you might have to sit this one out.
I like that.
Yeah, you're gonna have to sit this one
like
out,
that.
and it's nothing personal.
No, you gotta have a loyalty to the music.
It's nothing personal. I'm the general, and if it's like, yo, listen, you know what I mean? You gotta sit this one out. Hey, I'm gonna sit it out.
Because your loyalty is to the music.
Exactly.
It's to making the best product.
The best product possible.
No, I respect that.
That's it. It's not about, oh, yo, I'm the boss, so I got to do this and that. Nah. If your verse is more fire than mine, bro, I'll sit it out. Or I'm gonna have to go rewrite it. But other than that, you know what I mean? I'm not gonna say, yo, you got better verse than me, or you. Nah, I'm not doing that. Nah, we're not doing that. Nah, why would we?
Nah, facts.
Why would we?
Nah, us country folk down here.
I call y'all down south. I don't say country.
You know, last New York nigga I had on here, he said dirty south. I was like, yo, that's the 90s, but it's cool, you know. So us country folk down here.
Yes.
There's some things that we wonder about New York, and that's why I keep on talking about New York, because there's a lot of shit I want to know about it.
Talk to me.
Why y'all walk so fast, bro?
Yeah, you ever seen the movies? A lot of movies when they downtown Manhattan, and it's like everybody just walking fast. You see a lot of people.
Like a motherfucker.
Yeah, that's basically the same thing. Everybody just walk fast.
Why?
Just walk fast.
Why are you in a rush?
Everybody's in a rush.
I was in New York.
Everybody's in a rush.
Ago. I got off the subway.
Oh yeah, you was in a rush.
I was in Manhattan.
Oh yeah, you was in a rush.
This little Asian chick. I was walking my regular pace. This little Asian chick, she was about a little Petey size. Right? Bumps into me, bro. Almost knocks me off my feet. And by the time I could get up to say something,
she just kept going.
She was gone.
She just kept going, yeah. She just kept going.
Like, y'all walk fast as fuck.
Yeah, I don't know why they do that, but man, I take my time. I take my time.
You probably still walk faster than the normal nigga, bro.
You know what I'm
saying? Like me and you walking there, you're going to beat me. You're going to, because I just naturally walk like I'm not in a rush.
Oh, yeah,
you know. Even when I'm in a rush.
You're still not in a rush.
Second question.
Let's go.
Why are the rats so big? What the fuck are the rats eating, bro?
Garbage. They eat a little
These
bit of
questions people want to know.
They
about
eat a little
New
bit of
York.
everything. The other day, like about, what was it, a year ago, year and a half, 2 years, something. It was a fucking rat walking down the train steps with a slice of pizza.
Come on, bro. And I know you're not lying.
He was walking down the steps with a slice of pizza. Walking by everybody, went about his business with his slice. I dare you try to take that slice from him.
Bro, I saw a rat. They had like Dalmatian spots and shit. Bro, they got different color rats, white rats, red rats. I'm like,
yeah, the rats is different.
And like after that subway leave, you wait like it seems like they know the schedule.
Yeah,
it's like, oh, it's up on this shit. On the 4 o'clock, they gonna be here for another minute, man. Come on, let's go out here. And you see them pop up, they pop their heads out,
running around,
and they just chilling like having a block party.
This is crazy. New York City, we famous for Yankees, New York style pizza, and rats.
Them shits look
Them
like
shits is
dogs.
huge, man. Them shits is huge.
Oh God,
them shits be fighting with the cats and all that, B. Where you hear them cats go, ah!
Oh God!
Ah!
It would suck to be in Canada, New York, bro. The man fuck you up, bro.
Yo, that shit's different, man.
Oh man. Okay. Another question that country folk got to ask about New York: why y'all always look mad?
You know the funny thing? I asked that same question myself.
Okay.
Because everybody's always upset in New York. I don't know why.
I just got a raise in my job today, man. Fuck.
Yeah, niggas upset for no reason.
You know what I'm saying? My old lady said she gonna give me a threesome tonight, man. Some bullshit.
Word. Niggas is mad for no reason.
The greatest news, and they be mad
for no reason. That shit is sad. Yo, Nietzsche's not lying for no reason. And I don't like. For me, I'd be like, man, life is too short. I'm happy.
Yeah,
I'm happy. You know, I got a healthy family. I got healthy kids.
Respect.
Everybody around me doing good. I have nothing to be mad about.
Amen, brother.
I woke up.
Not everybody's.
You know, I woke up. Once you wake up in the morning, you should be good.
Facts.
You should be good. You wake up in the morning like ain't nothing better than waking up. You know how many people ain't wake up this morning?
Come on.
You know what I mean? Blessed. So I'm blessed every time I open these two. Those are the first gift God give me every morning.
And my last question us country folk got about New York. Why the hell is it so expensive to stay there? Y'all niggas pay $5,000 for a 1-bedroom apartment.
No. Hold on. $5,000 for a room.
Exactly.
You know, not even a 1-bedroom. You just got the room, the kitchen, the bathroom, and a place to sleep.
You know what $5,000 to get you in Atlanta, sir?
A
mansion.
Exactly. I heard.
Dead ass, a baby mansion.
I heard.
Like you might have a pool in the background. Like, you know what I mean? Like your shit, you looking like Pablo. $5,000 in Atlanta. That's why a lot of these New Yorkers move down here.
Yeah,
$5,000 a month in Atlanta. You get a mansion, a baby mansion. Like
I heard.
You know what I'm saying? Like I just because I go to New York every now and then, and
you gotta hit me up next time you come.
My man's like he was excited about his spot, and I was like we going up the goddamn elevator. I'm like okay, I get to this shit one little room like it's really about as big as this.
That's it.
And I'm like
he paid $10,000.
Oh God,
he paid $10,000.
Bro, it blew my mind.
Where he live at?
He lived in Manhattan.
Yeah, he paying $10,000.
All day.
Yeah, he paying about $10,000. And he got no parking. He got to drive around for hours to find parking.
That shit crazy. I know the Uber great out there though, because I ain't gonna lie, in New York I wouldn't even drive. Is it hard to drive around that motherfucker?
Well, you know what it is. For me, it's more of the city part. That's really congested.
Okay, yeah.
On the outskirts, you got to drive on the outskirts.
Atlanta like that too, though.
Yeah, you got to drive on the outskirts.
You hit 285 at the wrong time in Atlanta, you fucked up.
Yeah,
I
heard.
Up. Like it'll take you an hour to get 15 miles up the street. Like, you know what I'm saying, at the right time in Atlanta. Like, like Atlanta got it's kind of like a rule, like, before 4, like after 4 o'clock, you stay on whatever side you want.
I heard that
until after 7.
That's what they told me too.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's why when they tell like people we book interviews and shit, like we tell them after 7 o'clock, because like if you on the east side, you need to stay on the east side till 7, because all you're gonna do is be in traffic till 7.
Till 7.
You know what I'm saying? And I had an opportunity to experience Brooklyn traffic before.
Oh man,
that shit was it might take us an hour. It's gonna take y'all 2. Like that shit crazy. Yeah. But when the traffic not there, it seemed like everything in New York.
Everything flows.
It seemed like everything 20 minutes.
That's what I told him. I'm like out here, and I keep telling everybody that out here, everything is 30, 35 minutes.
Yes, no, it is. It's
40 minutes.
Spread out.
Everything, yes.
Spread out, yeah.
Out in New York, you get there in no time. Like I could leave my house 15 minutes and get to my kids in 15 minutes, and my kids live probably from Stone Mountain. Probably somewhere downtown.
Okay.
It's about...
That ain't bad.
It's probably like a 30-minute drive here.
That ain't
but
bad.
It's like a 15-minute drive there.
That motherfucker gone.
I'm there. No time.
That's aggressive-ass drivers.
Oh, yeah. I'm very... That's what they be telling me. Yo, when you out here, you can't drive like that, bro. You can't drive like that, man. I'm like, yo, hurry up, man. The light changed like 5 hours ago. You still here.
We got to talk about one more thing.
I'm here.
This ain't a New York subject. This is a total different subject because I wouldn't disrespect New York with this subject or whatever. Tekashi 6ix9ine. What is that?
I don't speak on stuff that's not relevant or don't exist to me.
nigga done done this shit before. And you know what? We ain't gonna talk about that shit. I like that answer. That's the best answer a nigga could give, man.
Simple. It's like, you know what I mean? Yeah. Like I tell him, like, why you speak on the dead? That's how I look at it. We don't speak on the dead, right or wrong.
We don't.
So I put that in that category right there. You know, it's like once you do something and you involve other people that wasn't even a part of it, I had no respect for you. I lost everything, every inch of respect for you I had. You know what I mean? That's it. Like, because I know too many real people that's sitting down behind bars, behind the same situation. You know what I mean? So I know how they feeling. You dig what I'm saying? So
it's one thing, you know what I'm saying, as a law-abiding citizen. If somebody breaks in your house, you're a law-abiding citizen, you pay taxes, you go to work every day, you come home and somebody can steal your TV and you call the police. You know?
There's nothing wrong with that.
You're not a street nigga.
Exactly.
But it's another thing. If me and you, we decide that we're going to go rob this bank.
Together.
And we're going to go in that motherfucking tote, goddamn it, do what we got to do and come out that motherfucker. And you know, I say, hey, and I get jammed up. Hey, don't lock me up. Lock that nigga up. That's crazy.
Yo, that's the saddest part about it. Because that right there is like, you like, yo, fam, 30 minutes ago, you with this. Now, all of a sudden, it's me. I'm by myself now? Nah, we don't do that. We don't do that. That's why I don't need no Cody. Never had a Cody a day in my life.
You do it on your own.
Yeah, I never had a Cody because I ain't going to tell on myself.
Come on. Now, you damn sure ain't going to do that.
I ain't going to tell on myself, so I ain't going to get nobody to, the luxury to tell on me.
And there it is, ladies and gentlemen. And there it is. Now, question. This may be a little testy. Do you ever think that New York will have the prominence in hip hop that it once had? Because we on y'all ass right now. You know that, right?
I'm gonna be brutally honest, man. With the way music is, I don't think so. I really don't. And that's only because it's a dog-eat-dog world right now when it comes to this music stuff.
It is.
It's crabs in the bucket.
It is.
See, back then, people lived on morals.
Come on.
They lived on respect. They lived on honor. Now it's none of that no more. It's about, you got $100? All right, what you need? I could do this, I could do that. So it will, once money is the root, it will never, ever, ever go back to how it used to be. Because you got to remember, in order for it to go back how it used to be, you got to have artist development. You got to have all this stuff. You got to have ciphers. You got to have people spin. They don't have time for that no more. They record a song today. They shoot the video tomorrow. The song is out the next day.
Man, shit, they shoot. Them motherfuckers record a song today and shoot the Triller video while they fucking recording the song and put that bitch out before the even bitch get mixed.
Word. You
know what I'm saying?
This shit is crazy. It's just the times we live in right now. It's sad.
Do you think there's ever going to be do you think there's a place for hip hop for real bars?
Right now?
Yeah. Yeah, they ain't fucking. What I will say this. Griselda.
Yeah, but the thing with Griselda, right, is they're gonna be thousandaires. Like, when we doing this, we trying to do this to be million and billionaires.
Ooh, shit.
No, but I'm being real because they spit.
Yeah.
Them dudes got bars. But
crazy.
The little kids that's making Little Baby and Soulja Boy and all these people go platinum, Griselda, no, I want Little Baby. I want
Soulja Boy got the number one record in the country.
I want Soulja Boy. I want
that.
Number one record in the country right now. Yes.
That's crazy.
And that's what I'm saying. And
I respect it though. I respect it.
You can't knock his hustle.
Yeah, no.
That's one hustling little kid.
Yeah.
One trolling, hustling. Oh, well,
Soulja 30. You would believe it, right? It's crazy.
Yeah.
Soulja 30, but at the same time, like, one thing I do know about him, he has learned how to adapt. And I think that is where New York will get their, you know, a lot of their momentum back. Not saying because you got tons of artists that are still popping in New York, but they have to learn to adapt to the new wave.
And they got to learn how to look out for each other.
Cool. There it is. Because y'all are very competitive.
Exactly.
That's one thing I love about Atlanta, bro.
The adapting part is cool, but if I don't want to rock with you, we gonna never get ahead because we gonna while we competing against each other. This dude just slipped right in.
I lie to you not.
And took the lead, and it's over.
I lie to you not. You know, I'm a free bands A&R, so free bands is
that's Future.
Yeah. Free band studios right here, right out the door. Next door is YSL. So I went to YSL studio. I go in Gunna session, Thugs in there, 21 Savages in there, Yak Gotti, the whole label. The Future will walk in, jump on a verse. Like it's nothing. So it's literally niggas is just going studio to studio, hopping on niggas shit,
working with each other.
Exactly, and that's one thing that I do see more in Atlanta than anywhere else is the fact that, and I'm not saying that all these Atlanta niggas get along because they don't, but at the same time, like they are more apt to work with each other because they understand that it's a bigger bag. Bigger bag. You know what I'm saying? Extremely bigger bag. So you'll literally see Gunna hop on a Future record, hop on a Thug record, hop on a Funk record, hop on a 21 record in the same night. And these niggas is recording 10, 11 songs that night, like everybody's just vibing. You can get 10 records done when you got 3 niggas on the record. You go to, all right, I just finished that song, put the hook on that. He walked to Studio B, whoop the whoop, you know what I'm saying? Is New York still... Is that too hard to do? Is it the competitiveness?
I think that it's pretty much right now is everything is about $1, man. They'll do it, but you got to pay them.
Respect.
That's what it's about. See, like here, I always felt like Atlanta always showed love to each other. I never forget. I don't know what year it was, but it was a few years back, and it was this trap house, and it was a picture with about 200, 300, 1,000 artists. Mm-hmm. You knew some of them, you know, the T.I., the Ludacris, the Dungeon Family, but it was another 200 artists that I can't tell you their names, but they was in that picture because they all show love to each other.
No, you're right.
Why do you think so many people from Atlanta pop?
70% of the hip-hop records that come out of the country come out of Atlanta.
Exactly. That's what I'm trying to say. Why you think that? Who we got?
I feel that Atlanta as a whole, first thing, yeah, it starts with the artists, but it also the people. The people of Atlanta are programmed. What do you mean programmed? But they are receptive to new shit. They want to hear the new shit.
Absolutely.
They don't want to hear last year's shit. Hey, we know we know Rich Homie Quan type of way. That shit was dope. But nigga, this little nigga from the east side, up the street, that stay on Candler Road, he popping. We want to hear that shit. And the people are receptive to new music, new artists, because nigga in Atlanta blow up every week, bro.
Every week.
Every week. Like, you really got to just stay down until you know it's your week. You know
and it's going to happen.
You know what I mean?
New York now, you had Pop Smoke.
He was big.
Then you had Fabio Foreign.
He's big now.
Then you have CJ.
So you got one every now and then.
But
when they go though. I will say that about New York. New York, they're always going to have at least one every year.
All of them artists all the way up. Sounds the same.
I will let him say that, y'all.
Nah, I'm just being real. It's not about, I'm not playing neither one of them because they all got dope music. But what I'm trying to say is give somebody else sound a chance. Give another sound a chance, Flex. Give another sound a chance, Sus. Give another sound a chance. Come on, man. DJ Self, like, come on. We got to be real. We got to be real. Man, you know what I mean? Niggas know how AR give it up, man. You know what I mean? Like,
do you believe that New York DJs are breaking New York records?
Absolutely not. They break it after they've been broken.
Interesting.
They don't. Who they broke? Who they broke? Tell me.
I know Atlanta DJs. We play Atlanta.
Who they broke in New York lately? None. Everybody else broke off of social media, man. If it wasn't Instagram, it was What's that other thing?
TikTok.
TikTok. They all CJ broke off of that. They all breaking off of social media. And then they go and get the record and play the record after that. But when you go to them like, yo, I got this, I got that. How much you got? I ain't got nothing. Simple mathematics. You know what I mean? Like, let's start doing this shit for the love. The money's going to come. The money is going to come. But to answer your question, that's the reason why New York will never get back to the top where we belong.
Interesting viewpoint, bro.
I'm just being real.
You
know what I mean? There's a lot of people that's going to disagree with me, but I could care less.
Stand on it. No, hell,
I'm definitely going to stand on it.
Hey, what is the AR? Where does the AR come from in skill?
Well, it's from, my aggressive rap approach, like an AR-15. So they was like, yo, you spit like that. You spit like, and then Skip. My pops called me Skipper from a birth. From my mother said, since I came out the womb, oh, that's a Skipper right there. He could. So Skipper was just too long. And then, it had the Skipper from Gilligan's Island.
Yes, sir.
So I didn't want to be, I was already chunky, so I didn't want to be labeled as no chubby nigga from Gilligan's Island. You know what I mean?
Skipper.
Yeah, so I just called myself Skip. And then they, a lot of my people, rest in peace, my man Pope, like, he gave me the AR part, and I put it together, and I formed Voltron.
Now, this is the Ugly Money Podcast, and we salute the process of success. Everything between your first dollar and your first million, that's what we call ugly money.
Got you.
It's the process. It's the grind. It's the scrapes, the falls, the get back ups. Now, I know some time in your career, it seemed like things weren't going to work out. I know some doors been closed in your face. I know some people done told you no. I know it was time. Tell me about a time that you fell down and you got back up, and how'd you do it?
With the music?
Yeah.
I would have to say it wasn't really like falling down per se, but after I start having children, then I try to play house and do the 9 to 5, put music on the back burner, and like I feel like if I didn't do that, I'd have been a lot further than I am right now. But I love my kids to death, so I wouldn't change nothing. And, then trying to just get back into it. Now it's a process. You got to try to, rekindle a lot of relationships and, get back into a groove of writing again. Because trust me, like, it's not that you can't write, but, when you do something for a while, you get a little rusty. You see what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't no music. It was just Pampers and wipes. You know what I mean?
But that's respectful, though.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? That's what a real man's supposed
Absolutely.
to do. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I mean?
Sometimes we got to do that. I had to do the same thing. I remember I was rapping, where I was from Virginia, and, the baby came. You know what I mean? And,
you got to do what you got to do.
Shit, the rap won't pay the bills.
Definitely
so,
won't.
I went into the military, to take care of my kid. I had to put my shit on the back burner.
You had to do what you had to do.
But, I think God blessing me now because every day I wake up and I get paid to be myself in this shit. So, sometimes it's just timing.
It's timing, you're right.
And you think a person can really push a career working a 9 to 5?
Yeah, I'm doing it right now.
I would have never thought you had a 9 to 5.
A lot of people don't. But I work for the United States Postal Service.
Really?
Yeah.
Yo, they just had a video up. What was his name? BF Pac-Man.
Pac-Man, yeah.
Yeah.
Every time I see him, I laugh because that's me. But I don't, put it to the forefront like he did.
Yeah.
Like how, they be like, oh, he made $1 million and he still worked for still delivering mail and stuff like that.
That's smart though. You know what?
I would have stopped.
Sometimes you ain't got insurance. You ain't got
exactly.
You know what I mean? You gotta go work the job. I lie to you not, bro. When I went to college, VCU, there was a rapper named Mad Skills. I don't know if you ever. He was just on.
Hold on. Let me tell you something, right?
Yeah.
Apologize to me, please.
Okay, I'm just making sure, bro.
Who had the wrap up before Uncle Murder?
Okay, Skills.
Exactly.
Okay.
So come on, man.
Okay, there it is. So anyway, I apologize, Skills. I apologize.
Yes.
Anyway, so Skills
from Virginia.
Yeah. From Richmond. Bro.
Exactly.
Skills used to work at the VCU parking lot, bro. at the parking deck. And, you know, I was a big Mad Skills fan back in the day. And I remember getting my goddamn, it was like a 95 Nissan Sentra out. I had a little shitty car. And I remember going to pay for my parking shit. And I looked. And I was like, yo, that's fucking Mad Skills. You know what I'm saying? He was like, what's up, man? I'm like, he's like, Rap don't got medical insurance. I got kids. And, you know, I respected him for that. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Like, the fact is like, shit, at the end of the day, goddamn it, you got to get what you got to get. You got to do it how you going to do it.
Absolutely. Like, you know, you have a career to fund. Like, ain't nobody giving you nothing.
Come on.
Ain't nobody giving you nothing. Like, you know, I got to Atlanta. I had to pay my way out here. Fly, get a ticket, get a hotel, get a rental car. All that shit came out of my pocket. Food, everything. Like,
you know the beautiful thing about that, though? That's part of the grind, right?
Exactly.
And I tell a lot of artists, I'm like, bro, like, invest in yourself, bro.
You
Because
have
guess
to.
what? All the money that you put into getting on, you know, when you get on, you'll make that shit back in a week.
Probably a song.
Listen to me, bro. Listen to me. I'm going to tell you a quick story. This shit crazy. Like, I got a partner named Carl Crawford. He put out Megan Thee Stallion.
Stop telling me
Okay,
about
I'm sorry,
people
I'm
I
sorry,
know.
I'm sorry.
I was a Red Sox fan.
I'm sorry.
That was my man.
Okay.
That's
So
my
I got a
man,
partner-
Carl,
There
man.
it is. So you know, it's a record by the name of Buss It. You know what I'm saying? It's like a $50,000 TikTok campaign.
Yes.
You know that girl gets that a show now?
Easy.
So sometimes you got to put in the bag. You got to
Yeah.
cop the pack so you can go sell it, man.
But you know, like I said, see, with Carl Crawford, what I like about him is he know what it takes to get done, and he's doing it. He's
the next
doing
Money
it.
Music Summer, by the way.
Yes.
Yeah, no respect, man.
And
hey, man, let these folks, let y'all know before we get, because look, we getting long with it. They gonna get mad at us. My goddamn cameraman gonna cut us off. Please let us know what we can expect from AR Skip in the future, man.
Oh man, right now we about to drop a new single for the compilation, and I'm dropping my first single for my solo project, and then every artist is dropping their solo project. So just stay tuned. There's a lot more heat coming. You can follow me on all social media platforms. The Real AR Skip. That's TheRealArskip. The Real AR Skip. And follow the BKBX ENT page as well.
There it is.
But you know, one more before we break out is you invest in yourself. And once you invest in yourself, that investment is an investment on your behalf. Because who to say I don't get a call from Nietzsche tomorrow? Like, yo, listen, man, come here. We got to fuck with you. Who to say all this shit I've been working around? Like, you know what I mean? You build relationships. That's what it's all about. It's all about building relationships. That's what this game is about. And like I said, like, I'm not going to say that I'm the best rapper. I feel like I'm one of the best, but I make quality music. We have real good music. So I know I'm just an air away.
Yeah. And you doing good business.
Yes, that's it. You got to do good business. Like I said, I'm from the era, man, is either do good business or get good business done to you. Simple mathematics.
Man, I'm over here talking to this nigga like I know this nigga all like we'll be in this bitch for 5 hours.
Word, man.
Hey, we just have two real niggas having a conversation.
That's
man.
what it is.
Hey, man, make sure y'all follow the AR Skip at the Real AR Skip. And,
Yeah.
Make sure you follow me at Ugly Money Nietzsche. That's Ugly Money Niche. Remember, the bigger the dream, the bigger the risk, the bigger the payoff. Pablo is on all streaming platforms
Right now.
This has been the Ugly Money Podcast.
We out.